Happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Twins in the Kitchen in our beautiful Apple studio. I'm your host, Claudia. This is my twin sister, Elizabeth, and Vanessa's over there.
Hi,
And
guys.
we have a special guest. Is he
We
coming out or
do.
no? No? Oh, come on, Manny. He chickened out.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Twins in the Kitchen Live is sponsored by 50 Express, Apples Coffee, Piara Pizza, Baker's Express, and Bakery Trade. Woohoo, Piara Pizza.
And, and now a special message from our advertisers. Embrace the bold and intense flavors of our Apples French Roast Portion Pack, a symphony of dark roasted Arabica beans that will ignite your senses and awaken your mornings. Experience the rich, smoky undertones and hints of molasses and oak that will leave you feeling energized and ready to conquer the day. Elevate your coffee, experience, and order your Apples French Roast Portion Pack today from Amazon.com.
Wow.
Yay.
Nice.
Attention, pizza lovers! Piara Pizza offers a wide variety of delicious pizzas, from thin crust to deep dish, chicken wings, breadsticks, and even party-sized pizzas. For all of our local Twins in the Kitchen fans, visit our Whittier location and get a large pepperoni or cheese pizza for only $5.99. Wow. So only $5.99. What a saving. Make sure to mention Twins in the Kitchen podcast to receive this special offer. Visit Piara Pizza at 8808 Painter Avenue, Whittier, California. Cross Street is Lambert. Offer is valid until further notice.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah.
Can we get a round of applause for Vanessa on that? Wow.
Oh, she's
I
so
did
good.
it. I was so nervous. But we
She killed it. Yeah.
Definitely kills it.
Yeah.
And
she
the
killed
Piara pizza is
And-
delicious.
Oh, yes. It's bomb.
When I
Bomb.
heard, I was so excited because we usually go to Piara Pizza, and when I heard that, I was like, "Oh my god!"
She's like, Mom, guess what?
I know I did. I already texted my friends and like our little family group chat that we have.
We'll get some pizza.
I'm like, FYI. But you know what got me excited about it is that softball season's coming up. So my daughter, obviously, you guys know she's in softball,
Yes.
and so my husband as the coach and me as a team mom, we always we take pizzas, we take
Snacks and all that
I'm
good
not gonna
stuff.
cook, so I don't know what to normally take. So now about hearing this, I'm so excited.
You can get a bunch
And
of
it's
large
right there in
pizzas.
East Whittier, so it's close by.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm gonna be taking after the games or little social events.
And you're pointing over
Okay.
here because
Yeah,
I have one.
he has a box.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing
And it
inside the
smells-
box because he ate it all before the show.
No, I'm going to eat one now.
There's one slice. I'm going to eat one now, he says.
I'm going to eat one right now.
Just one.
Oh,
it's that
that
good,
looks
huh, man?
so
It's that good?
good.
He's going to dare to eat it in front of us?
Seriously? You're gonna
Look
eat
at
without
that.
us?
Rude much.
Wow.
You guys want some?
Wow.
You have to wait
Well,
till
yeah.
the
My hands are
No,
clean. I
all
can't
right
dirty
now.
them. I'm about to cook.
If you guys want some, again, go to 8808, the one on Painter, and mention Twins. And regular price, I believe it's $7.99, but you'll get it for $5.99. So I think
Fire.
Ooh, you got to say
yeah,
also.
I think that's exciting.
Very
I love
cool.
it. I'm excited.
Well, I just want to say to all the people, hi to all the people that are saying hi to me. Crystal and Crystal.
He wasn't going to come on.
It's just
and
Crystal.
Michelle.
It's just Crystal. That's it, Manny. He
Crystal
wants to
and,
believe it's more people, but it's okay.
and
I know.
Crystal.
They don't miss you, Manny. They don't miss you.
Jeria asked if you're going to take one to La Habra.
I don't know if we brought enough, sure. And if not, I'll just
If
go
there's
down to
any
Piara
left.
Pizza.
You
And
just
say
go
twins.
ahead.
And I
Oh,
say
yeah.
Twins in the
You
kitchen.
have
And I'll pick
There
one
you
up. for
go.
you. Yeah.
So yeah, Jeria will take you some. So happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm so happy to be here today. Another week
Yes,
with
how
you guys,
exciting.
and I'm really excited. So let's talk a little bit about the January sale. We are mid-January already, right?
Yes.
So
Dang,
the
that's
17th.
fast.
I know.
Time flies when you're having
Christmas is like tomorrow.
fun. Yeah, Christmas
I'm
is
just
like,
kidding.
Stop it, Vanessa. No.
I'm kidding. No. So our January sale, mid-January, you guys go take advantage. I think it's amazing. We've been having actually a lot of people coming, stocking up for their Valentine's Day treats. Because
Yes.
as a treat maker and a content creator, we know that this is like one of the busiest
Yes, it
times.
is.
Yeah.
besides Mother's Day. But you guys can stock up on your chocolate from the 1 pound to the 5 pound, and it's all of them: milk, dark, and white.
Yep.
The 50 Express chocolate. So yeah.
And we have samples. We're giving out
There is
samples at the La Habra
samples.
store.
So if you're like,
I don't know about the Baldwin Park store. They're sleeping over there, but
Oh,
we're at the La
we
Habra
have
store.
samples. We have samples. Okay, you want to make this a competition?
I know we're gonna come
I'm in.
against each
Watch.
other.
I'm in.
No,
I work at both.
sales.
I work at both. so.
So if you guys are like hesitant about it, go to the store, try out the chocolate. I personally love it, and I guarantee you're gonna like it too, especially the dark. I love the dark. It's
beautiful.
so good. So you guys go check it out, and I know online as well if you can't come in. But just keep in mind that the frozen items are not online; those are in store only. Because
Yep.
we do get that question a lot, and unfortunately,
It's just really expensive.
yeah,
I don't think people are willing to pay.
no.
No.
And then the risk of the cake, like for example, if it's a
Falling
frozen
apart.
cake, it's gonna be all smushed
broken
and-
or
yeah.
smashed or
So
Drea, no competition ever.
no competition.
we're all one.
Don't lie, Drea. I just act like you're nice, but no competition is good, Drea.
Healthy competition.
Healthy,
Exactly.
yeah, healthy competition.
No weapons.
No.
So,
man.
Liz, do you want to talk about? We do have a demo coming up next Tuesday
Yes. I
at
am
both
so-
locations. So share with us.
So I am so excited. I'm having another demo. It's going to be on the 23rd, and we are making we did it last week actually on Twins in the Kitchen. It's a cake pop bouquet for Valentine's Day. It's super adorable, and I don't know if Alan has a picture of it. Maybe we can put it on so they can see. It's going to be at Baldwin Park at 10 a.m. and then at our location at La Habra at 1 p.m.
Andrea's gonna be.
Andrea is going to be doing that one, and I will
Yeah,
be doing
she'll
the
be
Baldwin
teaching
Park
that
one.
one.
Yes. So we're super excited about that. We're going to be having demos every other week. I know Raul had one last week.
Last 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Has it been already 2 weeks? Whoa. Okay, so yeah, he had
No,
one
last
going-
week.
No,
Last week.
last week, yeah, I'm
correct?
sorry.
Last week, yeah.
Oh, and just
Last
just
week
on
on
the
Tuesday.
competition and with Raul, just throwing it out there. There was 3 people for the Baldwin Park one. Come on, Baldwin Park people, let's go, show up. And for La Habra, we had a full house.
It was a
12
full
people.
house.
Yes.
I don't
It
know what's
was a full
going
house.
on. I don't know if maybe Drea just did a better job of telling
Oh,
people.
man. Yes, that's what it is. That's
Is
what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I've been telling the girls to let them know that we have. I've been telling the girls to let the customers know that we do that we are going to be having demos and the dates.
Yeah.
So that's why it's very important for us to have like the dates when we're going to be doing them. But yeah, so the girls are informed. And yeah, so next one,
Yeah.
I'll see you guys there.
Show-
We'll
It's gonna
see.
be a,
We'll
it's gonna
see.
be a full house.
Yes.
Show up and
Show
show,
up.
out.
Show up and show up.
Yep.
And you also get a 10%.
Yes.
Uh,
So if you
oh,
like
yeah.
the items that Liz or Drea used,
Yes.
you can go ahead and buy them and then get 10% off your order. So I think that's
That's awesome.
And if you guys want a screenshot real quick, Alan put up the schedule
Oh, did
one
he?
more time.
Beautiful.
There it is
And that's the schedule of our demos.
for the first 6 months of
For
the
the
year.
for the
six
first
months.
6 months. Yeah, we're working on a lot of vendors to come on in, and I'm actually very excited. So I've been working
Yeah.
with Claudia on this part of getting vendors in. And then I know a lot of people loved Raul, so I already have him scheduled out up until May.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had a conversation with him, and it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm supposed to record and like to post, but
You're trying.
You're gonna
I
be
kind of
learning-
don't, and I just watch. I'm
You're
like,
gonna be watching.
I'm like learning for myself.
Yeah.
I think he's like, "Did you record it?" And I'm like, "Oh shoot, I don't think so." But no, I did.
Sorry,
I
boss.
did, but
Sorry, boss.
I'm like, "Oh, sorry."
There was like one story. I was like, what happened?
I know there was one story, and I didn't realize it until after. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was just so engaged in what he was doing. He made like 3 cakes in like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
that
was like,
guy
"Oh my
can make
gosh."
cakes with his eyes closed.
He
really.
can.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, stay tuned on our socials for for all the demos coming up. They're going to be really educational. Again, it's not hands-on; it's just a demo, but they're still very educational because there you can ask Liz or Drea questions that you probably don't feel comfortable sending us a message, or you'll have her in person to answer the question for you. So I'm excited.
Very cool.
So share it with your friends and family. You have nothing to do, come on and visit us.
Mhm.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, we'll see you there. So Liz, what are we making today?
Wait. Couple questions.
Oh, wait,
couple
go.
questions. So what are we making today? Oh, sorry. She was about to answer that. But somebody asked, do you have containers to melt the chocolates?
Yes.
Yeah, the
100%.
deli
Our
containers.
deli cups.
Yeah.
We have the small and the big ones.
16 ounce and 32 ounce.
And I think an 8 ounce too, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
and
we
also
have
an
an 8
8 ounce,
ounce?
yes.
Yeah. Those small
So
ones.
depending on the treat you're gonna dip.
Mm-hmm.
We have the deli containers. I love them.
Yes, they're
Mhm.
microwavable, safe,
Yeah.
and they're amazing for lots of things.
And then just throw
Yeah.
the lid on there and put it away.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I
Any
think
other
that was
questions?
it. No, I think Drea's
think
answering
that's
questions
it.
for us.
Oh, and just a reminder that we are going to be having a giveaway.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
giveaways
yeah.
here.
Yeah, so we usually have giveaways every Wednesday, every time on the show, and so we're gonna be having a giveaway. And if you won in the last 30 days, you cannot win. Sorry, guys. We're trying to give everybody a chance, to try our products. So
Just an FYI.
just FYI.
And then we're gonna have 3 winners today, hopefully. Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yeah, last week we didn't have TikTok because no
Yeah.
one answers. So
Oh.
Yeah, nobody answered yet.
But Martha is on
The
TikTok
question
and
was
she's
too
watching.
hard. Just kidding.
I
she
know.
won
You
last
gotta
week.
get-
And
So
Marina
Martha,
too.
she's the one who came in and brought us the conchas yesterday.
Oh,
Did you try them?
I did not try them. I didn't even know
They
they were
were
there.
good.
Oh, they were so cute.
I told
Till
you
later.
They were really
Oh,
cute. I saw
Yeah.
them.
They were cute and they tasted very good. I broke my diet for that one. It was good. I love it.
I
It
thought
was
you were on a
good,
journey.
girl.
What happened
Good
to the
thing-
journey?
Well, I
Good thing
kind
they
of
were
went
small.
south
Good
a
thing
little
they were
bit,
small.
but I went back on. I had to do like a couple steps on the stairmaster last night.
Extra steps. Extra
That
steps.
concha,
Yeah, that's
it
what
was
I do.
worth it.
La conchita. Burn that one off. Burn that one
Yeah.
off.
But yes. Okay. What are you making today?
So today we are making a Valentine's Day chocolate covered apple. We will be using obviously our 50 Express dulce de leche because it works amazing for making apples, and we will be using our white chocolate, just to make these delicious apples. So that's what we're gonna be
Can you
making
put the
today.
ingredients list up
Oh,
again,
yes.
Ellen? So you guys take a screenshot real quick. Take a screenshot so you guys have the list of what she's using. And then this is a procedure list. Take a screenshot. We will post it on social media as well. But yeah, that way you can follow along, or whenever you're gonna make them, you have this too, as a reference to go back and.
Yeah, and then also the dulce de leche has a QR code that you can scan, and you can see how Elizabeth makes them. So
Yeah.
You see
a
my
video.
She'll
you
be
see my
there.
ugly
Video,
face
you see
everywhere.
it.
Okay, everywhere you see my face.
Uh-huh.
So it's really crazy, but I swear when we go shopping or I'm in the Whittier, for some reason it's like the Whittier area. Every time I'm somewhere, somebody always says, "You're the girl from you're the twin from Twins in the Kitchen from Baker's." Like they tell
Yeah.
every time. The other day we went to the mall, West Covina, and then
It was West
they
Covina.
said, "Hey, you guys are the twins from." Oh
You're
my god! Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah,
Oh
and they were
my
every time
gosh.
I was like, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I don't, like you don't know who's watching you, but it was awesome. It's so awesome
That's
to go
nice.
somewhere. And yeah. So, yeah, my face is everywhere.
Thanks for watching, guys.
and
I
say
know,
hi to us
thanks
if you
for
see us at the
watching
mall. Or you
us.
see us
Yes,
anywhere.
it's
Nice to run into.
Say hi to us,
To
yeah.
our
If you have any
customers.
questions for us, go ahead.
They
I'm
really
not
are
working
watching.
shy. Don't
no
be shy.
questions when we're at the mall. Don't. I'm just
be
kidding.
like that.
Liz, you're like, no, not right
No,
now.
I'm done. I'm just kidding.
She's gonna
No,
text Manny,
it's
hey,
awesome.
you gotta pay me
Probably
time.
OT,
OT,
OT money. Where's that OT money? I'm just kidding.
You're
All right.
funny.
So let's get started. Grab your spatula.
Grab your spatula.
It's the price of fame.
Where's my spatula? Oh wait, no, I don't even. Oh, I have this one over here. Okay.
How
So-
do I store my cake pops? Sorry, how do I store my cake pops that I made for Valentine's Day?
How do you store them? You can leave them out. You can leave them out. You don't have to put them in the refrigerator. You can leave them out, and they'll be good for a few days. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can put them in a container.
Yeah.
Yes, you can also put them in sallow bags
Yes.
and seal them. You want to seal them. You don't want to leave them out in the open.
yeah.
You want to have them in a box or closed, so that the air and the dust doesn't go on
Yeah.
them either.
And then
Mhm.
they'll get all moldy and
Yeah, no.
it lasts a couple of days for sure though.
They do last
Yeah.
a couple days. Yeah.
But
Okay.
try to make them like, a day
Very
before,
fresh, like
fresh.
a day before,
As
maybe
fresh as
2 days. Yeah, fresh as possible.
Yeah.
And then
definitely.
if you use our 50 Express frozen cakes, those are delicious for making
Oh,
cake pops.
I'm
And
Just
obsessed.
saying.
quick.
Yeah.
Fast.
Easy.
Easy.
Saves time.
Yes.
Go
it
to the
saves you-
demo, guys.
Go to the demo.
Go to the
Yeah.
This Tuesday that's coming. Just kidding. Okay. So we're gonna start off with our apple. These apples are already nice and clean for you. What I do is I placed a bowl with warm water and I let them soak for 5 to 10 minutes. You can use, they have some vegetable wash and fruit wash that they sell like at Trader Joe's, Amazon. You can find these cleaners. So you put that in there and you let them rinse for 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And then you want to dry them completely dry. And then this
remove some of the wax, but with this, with our dulce de leche, you don't have to remove all of it, but it does, if you can see, it does kind of remove some of it, okay? So, and all you do is just dry them really well, make sure they're dry, and then you just take the stem off. Today I am using our wooden sticks, our thin ones, because we're gonna be using, decorating them with a straw, but there's different sizes of sticks that you can use for the apple, okay?
Liz, someone's asking
Yes.
about the boil method for the apples. Have you tried that?
I haven't tried it, but I have seen a lot of videos. So when you do that, if you wanted to, when you're using, the beautiful part about the dulce de leche, and this is why I like to use the dulce de leche, some people use caramel out there. When you use caramel, you have to remove all the wax, and that's why people do this method. So you just boil water, and I know you just put the apples in there for, like, I want to say less than like 5 seconds, because if you do leave them there for longer, your apples will cook. So, and they won't be good, right? So you have to just soak, put them in there, and then just take them right out, and then you dry them really well, and that removes like all the wax. Yeah. Because sometimes when you're using caramel, your caramel, if your apple has wax, your caramel tends to slip off, and it will go run all the way down, and that's why you get that layer on the bottom of the caramel. But the beautiful part of the dulce de leche, that doesn't happen. So this is why you gotta use dulce de leche.
So
50
just to
Express
be
dulce de leche. 50 Express dulce de leche, may I add? I'm just kidding.
to be
I have
honest,
to say 50 Express because the boss is here.
As many times
I know,
as
but he's
possible.
here.
Extra. I gotta be extra today, you know? But
to
They
be
paid for
honest,
the show.
to be
Also,
honest,
yeah.
the dulce de leche, I
No.
like it because it's good, right, and all that.
it's delicious.
But me as a, I mean, I know we all wash dishes. I have 3 kids, and
I
I'm
know, I
washing
don't have a
dishes all the
dishwasher, I
time.
wash dishes.
I don't have a dishwasher either.
I feel like
And
the
I've
dishwasher
been-
doesn't wash them.
Manny
Like,
says
I've been
it once, he
hating.
says it otherwise.
and then it like leaves like white like stuff. Like I can't.
Manny
do
says that
dishwasher.
works
There's
really
people
well,
that have
like-
a dishwasher and then they still wash them after.
Yeah,
so I'm
it's
like, what's the
point?
point
No,
of
it's
it?
too much work.
But me, I don't have one, so I have to use my hands and wash my dishes.
Yes.
I hate washing dishes, you guys. I know we do it, you know, and thank
Yeah.
God my husband's very helpful. He'll help me here and there to wash dishes.
Oh, that's awesome.
But with the dulce de leche, the first time I tried it, that's what I was like, dreading, because I'm like, I have to wash this and it's gonna stick, because I've used caramel before. But this just completely came off my nonstick pan, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yes. Because you do have
And
to
I know
use
it's
a
like, okay, what does
non-stick
that have to do?
pan,
But
right?
no, because it, washing dishes after doing all this stuff, it can be a pain.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's like, oh my, it
Was
gets
that
me
like
in a
an
bad
extra hour?
mood.
It's even
Yes.
like, even when you
Yes.
cook, like, cooking is like,
it takes you 30 minutes, but
But
washing,
then
But
washing
washing
dishes
is like,
is
is
like,
it
yeah.
worth it? I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
I know, right?
I'll just go to PRS. I'll just go to PRS and get pizza.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't have to
$7
wash.
for pizza. We're there. Let's go.
I want to buy a $15 apple. I don't want
Yeah,
an apple.
I'm like,
I don't want to
whatever.
make it.
PR's Pizza. It's delicious.
But just a little like FYI, I loved it because it just, I use it all, but the residue, it's so easy to clean off.
Yes.
And
Yes,
it
yes,
doesn't get
definitely.
hard, so I don't think it clogs my, like, I don't know about like plumbing and stuff, but yeah, just a little FYI. I love it.
Yeah, no,
love
I
it.
love. Honestly, I mess around because I always mess around about 50 Express products. But our 50 Express products are very, very delicious and good quality. I always repeat this: when you're making your treats, to have a good product, it always makes it easier for you to make your treats. Sometimes people struggle because they're not using the right products. Some products are not that great, but these ones we make sure the boss over there makes sure that these products are really good. For you to give to your customers when you're selling your stuff, because that's your name and your company you're representing. So you always want to have good quality products, okay? And I really do love the dulce de leche. I was before the dulce de leche, I was terrified of making apples. I'm not even kidding you. My boss would always say, "You need to do a demo on apples." I was like, "I don't know how to do apples. I don't know how to make them. I don't know how to make
a couple months
for
now,
a
we were
couple
bugging
months."
her.
And then they were telling me, and then I think Grace tried it out, and then she's like, "Yeah, it was easy in this." And so I tried it, and after that, I'm not even kidding you, I make apples like nothing now. And it's just the products that you're using, and that's why I really stand behind that, because it's really true. The better the product is, the
My job
easier
is
it
done here. I think I'm gonna step to the side. That was fantastic.
Mic drop, mic drop.
And also, you can use this for like a top, like
a
a filling.
filling, yeah.
You can use
Yeah.
it for a
Different
topping for a
things.
cake. You can
Yeah.
put it on your toast. I mean, there's there's
Yes,
other
you
ways
can
that
put it on the toast.
I put it in my iced coffee.
In the coffee,
put it in
on the
my-
apples.
the drizzle.
I use the I don't know if you guys, so the Keurig cups, there's like universal ones where you can fill in your own, like add your own coffee.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I added the apples coffee in there, put it in my Keurig, and then like iced,
Yeah.
and then I'll add the dulce de leche on the side.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh,
It's so good. So good.
Really
yeah,
good.
you can use this for. I mean, it tastes delicious. Honestly, it's a great product, and you can use it for so many different things. Okay, so we're gonna move on because we're taking.
Let's do it.
We're
Let's
having
go.
too much fun here. So, like I said, I'm using the. This is an 8.5 thin, 8.5 stick, wooden stick. And I'm just gonna grab it here and then just insert it. Make sure you wanna insert it straight, and then just press a little bit, and then there you go. Okay. And then after, I'm gonna grab my straw.
You gotta use your muscles.
You gotta use your muscles, yeah. And then I'm gonna place my straw and then just kind of gently insert it in, okay? And do the other one.
And depending on the holiday or the theme, you can
Yes.
always use whatever color straw.
Exactly. We're making a Valentine's Day themed apple. So I'm using a heart straws here, okay? And just like that, okay? I'm gonna set those aside. I'm gonna obviously warm up my dulce de leche. This process is really easy. All you have to do is just get a non-stick pan, and then I'm going to be putting my stove at low to medium heat, okay? This is very important. When you warm up your dulce de leche, it has to be low to medium, because if it is on high, your dulce de leche will burn and your product will not come out the same. When your dulce de leche burns, it creates little like bubbles, and it creates like it gets kind
It
of
just looks
thick.
bubbly.
It just looks
Right?
bubbly,
Yeah.
and it cooks and it burns your dulce de leche, so it doesn't look pretty. You want it to look nice and smooth, so that in this process it has to be slow. Okay, so I'm gonna put my dulce de leche in here.
And Christina, we do sell the sticks. Tomorrow we will be working on adding a lot of our Valentine's Day products online. So if you want to order online, then you will be able to after tomorrow. My goal is to finish
I think
it
those
tomorrow.
sticks might be on.
Are they online
yeah,
already?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the 8.5, and then they're the thin ones. Okay.
Okay. So this is a 2.5 pound container. This one can make 12 to 15 small to medium apples. Okay, and we just gonna warm it up here. And when you are warming up your dulce de leche, you want to stir constantly, because like I said, your dulce de leche will burn if you don't do that. Okay, so you want to stir. When you're yelling at the kids and stuff
That's
like
me.
that, you have to make sure you pay attention
That's
to
me.
this.
Maybe that's why mine
it
burns
will
last time.
instantly,
Because I was like,
instantly burn your. Like, hey, you have to multitask. We make you do that stuff.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
it's just, oh my gosh, it's, ugh. I have to do it
Don't,
once the kids
don't
are
get
in bed.
Vanessa. Don't get Vanessa
the
started.
chancla.
The
When
kids-
you're throwing the chancla, just throw it at the same
Let
time.
me tell you. No, I'm just kidding. No, my kids have been good recently, actually. They've been
Those
good.
meetings,
The
those
meetings-
meetings
the
have been
meetings
Those
have been
Sunday
helping.
family meetings have been helping.
Hey, communication is the most important thing.
It really
Everything you do
is. It's something that
Yeah.
me and my husband talked about at the beginning of the year is we need to work on our communication.
Yes.
Just not just between us as a marriage, but
Yes.
with our kids. You know,
Yes.
I want to be able to have an open relationship with my girls and make them
Yes,
feel
it's
comfortable to
important.
talk to me about anything. And you know what? Just last night, as that's warming up, I had to take my daughter to Target because they had to wear like New Year's Eve colors today, so black and gold at the school. And my daughter, she's 9. She's growing up, so right now she's getting into like hair and skin products, and I want to smell good, you know. So
Yes.
I took her to Target, and they didn't really have her size there, so she broke down.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god, not right now. She's like, mommy, nothing fits me, and you know she is a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So I had to have that open conversation with her and tell her, you're good, you're great, you're perfect.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, yes.
like loving yourself. You know, so
Yes, it's important. Mhm.
it was very important, and I think that conversation. I'm over here getting emotional, but it was just so important for me and my daughter to have that because as her growing up, I really don't know what she goes through in school.
Yes.
Being a little
Bullies.
bit bigger, you know.
Yeah.
But it's my job, and I tell my husband it's my job and his job to.
Make her feel like
yeah.
yes, it's very important. Yeah, I think,
It is important.
I think that a lot of it comes from home. You have
Yes.
to make your kids strong, you know, and even though that's the most important thing. If you love yourself, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you. And it's hard growing up.
Yeah,
Even when you're not
it
big,
is.
there's like us, like we grew up, we always mess around.
Don't say it. Don't say
But
it.
we would get bullied. I guess that's what they call it now. But that's always existed.
Yeah.
Our voices are kind of deep, and so kind of deep, a lot deep. So like we got made fun
Mostly
of.
the boys.
And I never want. And it's crazy because now I was afraid to even go up in front of the class just to make a speech because I felt like everybody was gonna make fun of me. But that's the thing. And now look at us. We have twins in the kitchen. And a lot of people say. And then you grow up. It's like, oh, I love your voice. Like you should be on radio on this and that. So there's like, for every negative thing or somebody that says something negative to you, you have to take that in and just run with it. Like that should be your reason why you want to do something big, and want to do something great. And it's very important. But everything starts from self-love, and everything falls into place when you do and you have that. And you have to be positive and just take care of your own self and talk to yourself really. It's funny that you say that because this year, sometimes, we grew up, our Latino moms, they're very, man, they are so very negative. They are very negative and so mean.
Like they point out your insecurities and you're like, excuse me?
Since you're a little girl.
I don't think they understand.
No, they don't.
What they do to
They
you.
don't understand. And then even now I tell my mom, what you said was hurtful. Before I was like, didn't understand, and I would get upset and I would yell at her, and we didn't have a good relationship. Now as you're older, you're like, you try to understand how they grew up, how they, it's not about you. It's about, how they grew up. But I tell my mom all the time, like, Mom, that was like hurtful, and she doesn't know how to like talk like that. She's like, I'm just kidding, or that's just the way that I am. And I said, okay, but I'm just letting you know that was hurtful. Don't say it again to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. But that it's important at home for you to create that with your daughters.
And sometimes I do catch myself being like that, but my kids have me like Scarlett, my 6-year-old, she'll be like, chill, bro. And I'm and I'm like, Scarlett, she's like, Mom, like, don't talk to me like that. Are you okay? And I'm like, oh
it's because we unconsciously do it. We unconsciously do it because that's how we were raised. Like
it kind of trickles in, but it's my job to like,
you have to like
I don't
catch
wanna
yourself.
do
But
that.
it's important for your daughters to feel heard because we all want to feel like heard by everybody.
And I think us as
relationship.
women too, I know men too. I know,
Men
dealing
too,
with my husband
men
too.
too.
They have mental health as well, especially my husband.
Oh.
But like with us, we like to talk. So I try to tell my girls like, it's okay, we can talk to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how we got to this, you guys.
But
just an FYI.
Yeah. So
My
speak
kids.
good words to yourself and to everybody around you, and you will change your vision or like the mentality of people because sometimes you don't know what people are going through. Sometimes we get very
that's very
selfish.
true.
Sometimes we get really selfish and we don't think about others because we're struggling with our own things, But you have to be kind to those people because you don't know what they're going through. So, anywho, all this conversation, our dulce de leche is ready. Look at how beautiful that is.
Oh, I love it.
Look at how beautiful.
Show
that
it.
is.
Like zoom in
Zoom
on
in,
the. I
zoom
love
in,
that
Ali.
part.
So you know that your dulce de leche is ready when it falls off the spatula.
Liz,
like that.
that's
Look at
beautiful.
That. Look at this.
It looks so good and shiny.
So good.
It does.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it off the heat because it was a little warm because we were chatting and I was like, over here. So I'm gonna take it off the heat, but I usually normally leave it. I'll just lower it really low, put your stove really low, and then I just dip it on the spot. Okay. So I'm gonna grab my apples, and I'm gonna tilt my pan here, pot, and then I'm just gonna get my apple and just.
Michelle said
swirl,
Manny
okay?
left us. He did leave us.
A 360 swirl, okay, my friends?
Manny, why did you ditch us?
Se fue.
Y se fue.
He se fue.
Se fue.
And then you just want to tap on your stick, okay, to remove all the excess.
Pretty firm, right?
Pretty firm, yeah. This one, pretty firm. Don't get scared. Your apple's not gonna fly anywhere. If you seal the.
Marta se llevó la pizza. No, actually, it's
llevó.
right here. He didn't take the pizza.
I'm surprised. So you just remove it, and then I'm just gonna take the excess from the bottom, okay? And then you have your apple here.
Do you want
Oh,
parchment paper?
Liz, that's so
Oh,
pretty.
you know what? Can you place it over there? I forgot.
Yes.
I thought I did have a piece.
So did you say how many apples you can get out of
Yes,
one?
you can make 12 to 15 with the 2.5 pounds.
Okay.
Small to medium, okay? Because I know there's
Like
apples
this-
that are
this
like the
size,
size
right?
of
This
like.
is like a medium,
That's
small
small to
medium.
medium.
Listen, so we're talking about apples. Someone on Facebook had asked, what's the best apple to use?
Oh yes.
I think that's a good question.
There's no wrong or right answer to this. You can use any apple you like. I like to use the Granny Smith apples. That's my favorite, just because the dulce de leche, the chocolate, it's very sweet, and this one is a little bit more
Acidic.
sour, whatever you want to call it. So it kind of goes good together. I like the
Yeah.
combo together.
I
So-
tried it with the Honey Crisp because that's my favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
It's
it
good
didn't
too.
taste.
Yeah.
It was okay, but not like the
Yes.
not like the green
So,
ones.
But like I said, you can use any apple you like. But
Yes.
this is the one that's most commonly used
Yeah,
when you go places.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do one more time. I'm just gonna tilt my pot here and then just give it a swirl. Sometimes I like to lean my stick on my pad.
Like you
sorry.
rest it on the
I rest
pot.
it,
Okay.
and then yes, to have more control of the apple.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then you just remove. You gotta have a lot of muscles for this, because after doing 24, 36,
I know.
It's definitely work.
What
it's
is
definitely
the-
work. It's definitely work.
You work out when you do apples.
Yeah, I work out at the gym, and then I gotta work out over here when I'm cooking. I don't know.
Oh my, honestly, Liz, you've like inspired me. So since January, I've been going to the gym because
Yay.
I'm on this. I need to get healthier is the word.
Yes.
And I've been going. I go at nighttime after we put the kids to bed. I've been going to the gym, and I'm like,
Nice.
yeah, because I know you go all the time, and I tell you all the time how I'm like, Liz,
Yeah.
I went to the gym.
Yeah. I still need to, I lose a couple pounds after
Stop it.
after the
Oh
Christmas
my
dinners and the New
gosh.
Year's, and I don't know, for some reason
She's still been snacking.
I've been
still eating
snacking so
tamales.
much. I stopped for a long time. I've been
Stop.
obviously going to the gym for a year and some, like last December it's been a year, and but yeah, I've been dropping the ball for sure. But I still go to the gym, but
you still
I haven't been
go.
eating like how I was
Oh,
eating.
yeah.
But
And
yeah, you
I'm-
definitely see your body transform. It's crazy.
gosh.
But
I'm
some
just-
people are really committed. I'm just kind of like 3-4 days times a week is good. But some people they're like, and then they go
Like
run
every
for miles and stuff like
day.
that. But that's
I'm
gonna
not
be
there
my
yet,
next
That's
but-
what you
goal.
want. Yeah, their goals. Everybody's
Yeah, and
goals
then
are
Everyone
everybody
has a
has
different goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
different goals and stuff.
Yeah, but my goal is to look a little bit better this year, more
That's
than last
my-
year. But yeah,
that's
I have
my
lost
goal.
some weight. So.
That's my goal. I'm planning my 10-year wedding anniversary this year.
Yay!
I know.
That's
So
awesome.
I told my husband, I want to like
You want to look good.
Yeah.
look kind of nice.
Yeah,
No,
you look kinda-
I don't want to roll
You
down the
planning to
aisle.
wear
You know?
something sexy? You planning to wear something sexy?
I'm just kidding. But it just like I tell him and my kids, like I just want to be healthier. It's not
Yeah.
that I want to be
Yes.
skinny.
That's the most
It's
important
just I
thing.
want to be healthier. And
You really, when you start eating healthier, you really do feel a lot better.
Yeah, you
honestly.
do.
And
I
like
feel
working
like-
out, sometimes you get like really tired, and you're like,
Yeah,
every day it's like a
you-
battle in your head. Like,
yeah, it
I don't feel like going to the gym. I
is.
woke up early, I had work, and I'm stressed because of this. But then you're like, you feel so much. You drag yourself on the days that you don't want to go. Are the days that you feel like, wow, I feel great.
But
So
I do
it's-
see a
it's awesome.
difference in because I'm drinking like obviously more water. I'm taking my
Yes.
vitamins on my hair.
Vitamins are important.
Yeah, because my hair's like damaged, so I got it cut. I trimmed it, and then I'm seeing the difference like in like just like myself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I'm working into getting like better things like for my hair and like
Yes.
my face
I need
because I
some-
am getting
when
older.
you find those better things for your hair, let me know, because my hair is falling like crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Oh.
I did find a very cool new skincare, which hopefully we'll be talking about soon. But it's like super like non-chemical, which I think it's something I've been wanting to go for myself.
Yes.
And for my daughter, because like I said, she's getting older, so she's on to skincare. But I don't want to do like all the chemical stuff.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes.
So
it's
hopefully we'll be able
hard
to.
find good
I'll be
products
showing
out
you
there,
guys
huh?
soon what I'm talking about. But I'm very excited to have
Super
like
excited. That's good.
a youthful face, because
Yeah.
girls.
Yes. When you get older, you need to do all
And I'm
kinds
always
of
like
stuff to
mad,
yourself.
so I'm getting like wrinkles right here because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
always like this.
Yeah.
And I noticed it. I was like, oh my god, like I need to. I'm not mad. It's just my face. I'm just kidding. Okay, go.
Self-love. You have to accept that we're getting older, and this is who we are. This is what we look like.
know.
We're aging beautifully.
Okay.
Okay. So
Let's go.
next step. So I want to talk about the dulce de leche. After you
Yes.
cover your apples, you want to let them sit. You want to let them sit at least 4 to 6 hours before you dip them in chocolate. Now, if you're in a hurry and you don't have any time and you got a last minute order, you want to put them in the refrigerator for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Let them sit there, and then you want to take them out and let them sit for another 30 minutes outside in room temperature, and then you can dip them in the chocolate. Okay.
And that's if you like, I need to have it like
yesterday.
soon. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
That's if you get like a last minute order and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I prefer to let it do its thing, and you want to let it sit in room temperature for at least 4 to 6 hours.
Yes.
So that your dulce de leche works pretty.
That gives you the best results, huh?
It gives you the
Yeah.
best. It gets you the best results because what happens is that the dulce de leche is really soft and it maintains its softness. So sometimes if I were to dip my apple right now and that I just dipped, when I dip it into my chocolate, the dulce de leche can fall and ruin my chocolate.
Yes.
And this is why you have to let them sit. That way it kind of grabs into the apple and it dries. It creates this seal or little layer. A dry layer, and then you can dip your apples from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why for best results you want to let your apples do its thing and the dulce de leche as well. Okay. So we're gonna warm up our chocolate. Let me talk about our 50 Express chocolates. So we're using our 50 Express chocolate. This is a very good coating chocolate.
Yeah.
There is other brands out there. There are other brands out there that are awesome too. I know the Merkins is one, Gitzard. We carry those at the store as well at Baker's.
Yeah.
But they're all good quality chocolate. My favorite is 50 Express, and I use it all the time for all my treats.
Yeah.
You always want to warm them up in a microwavable safe container. Okay, we have our deli cups today. I'm not using our deli cups because we are obviously, when you're dipping apples, you want to have a deeper, container so that way you can, swirl your apples comfortably. So we have to have a little bit of a deeper bowl here. We warm up our chocolate. You want to heat up your chocolate in 30-second intervals. Okay.
So Liz, while that's heating up, we have a
Yes.
couple questions on TikTok
Yes.
from Christina. What is the shelf life of these after they're finished? So
The
after they're
apples.
dipped in the chocolate and everything, what's the shelf life?
Honestly, they last over a week and a half.
Okay.
Yes. I like to make my things, my apples fresh. But yes, they do last. I've had apples that I've made, and I cut them up, and they last like a week and a half. Outside. I don't even
Outside.
put it in the refrigerator. Put them in the refrigerator. But yes, so they have
Okay.
a pretty long shelf life after
And
you
then
make 'em.
for this is a chocolate question. So, do you recommend melting your chocolate in a plastic container or in a measuring glass cup? So I know we've
You
talked
wanna-
about this
You
before.
want to answer that, Vanessa?
I sure can. So there is a big difference. So
Yes.
with when you melt your chocolate in glass, and I say this because that's how I started when I stared making content.
We all did.
I would do it in glass because it looks pretty,
It
right?
does look pretty.
But
yes.
what I came to find out is that when you melt it in glass, it burns your chocolate. Why? Because glass holds on to a lot of heat after it's out of the microwave. So as you're mixing your chocolate, yes, it's melting it, but then it goes to the point to burning your chocolate.
Yes.
So I know once we burn it, it's hard
Can't come
to
back.
bring it back to
Can't
life.
come back
Like
from
it's
that.
done. So we do recommend using the deli containers, which are food safe, and they are microwave safe as well.
Yes.
Okay, so and then too, when you do the glass in the microwave, it doesn't heat up your chocolate evenly.
Yes.
So some spots are harder than the other, and then it's just we
Yes.
definitely recommend silicone or
Or
deli
deli.
cup, the plastic ones. Okay, just so you guys know.
Yeah, and you want to do 30-second intervals because
Mm-hmm.
if you put it in the microwave for a minute, sometimes your chocolate doesn't look. It looks like it's not melted, but you have to stir it, and then you know that your chocolate is melted. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't look melted, and it
Yeah.
is, and you put it in for more minutes, for more seconds, and then you burn it, and you can't come back from that. Okay.
So after every interval, please mix it because
Mix
you're
it.
distributing the heat,
Yes.
and then
Mix
from there
your
you can
chocolate.
kind of
Stir it up. Stir it up.
stir it up.
All right.
Yep.
So it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
That bowl that you're using, Liz, how much
Yeah, I
chocolate
have to
fits in
put
it?
a little longer. You could this. I probably put like maybe like 2 pounds in there.
2
But
pounds,
it
okay.
fits probably around 4 pounds.
That one's big.
Yeah, this one's big. Yeah. This
So I
one's
guess just
really-
depending on the container you're using.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But like I said, if you're gonna be making apples and you're gonna be making a dozen, 2 dozen, you have to have something big.
So
bigger.
Nisha's
I might put it down.
Pops asked if you
Couple
can put them in the
seconds,
fridge to make it go faster. So you just did talk about that, putting the apples in the fridge for a
Yes.
faster process.
Yes, so
Yeah.
for a faster process, you want to put your apples in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, and then you take them out, leave them in room temperature for about another 30 minutes, and then you can dip them after that.
After they're at room temp though. 'Cause-
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to, this is the reason why you leave them at room temperature for 30 minutes or longer, because if your chocolate is warm and your apple is cold, the science behind that combo, your chocolate will break.
will break.
Because your
cracks.
apple is cold and your chocolate is hot. So you want to make sure that you let them sit in room temperature so that it for best results, so that your chocolate doesn't crack. Also, sometimes, like right now, it's really cold, so you want to have your room at a nice temperature. If it's too cold in your room, also you can get that crack. Your apples can look beautiful, and then you literally turn around 5 seconds later, and your apple, you have a crack.
It's
in your
happened to
apple.
me.
It's
it's devastating.
it is, because you're working on all this stuff, and then you're like, my masterpiece, and then it's broken, and there's like nothing you can do about it,
Throw
right?
a little drizzle on top
Throw a
of
little
it.
bit of drizzle, put some galaxy dust. I always say galaxy dust will make everything better. But anyways, yeah, so those are the kind of things. Also, if you're working on a stainless steel table, if the table is cold and you lay your apples on the table, that can cause your chocolate to break as well. So you have to make sure the little things like that are very important, especially when it's really cold out there.
So make sure your chocolate is at a room temperature before. You don't want your chocolate too hot or too cold. Or
Yes.
obviously cold you can, but too hot to dip. Okay? All right.
Yeah. Okay, so we got,
Show us the chocolate,
I want you guys to see the
please.
consistency of this beauty. Okay, so that's the way it's supposed to look. You can add a little bit of Paramount crystals. So Paramount crystals are pretty much like little flakes of a shortening. They're in solid form. This can help you thin out your chocolate. Sometimes, when you're making cake pops, I usually thin out my chocolate. Sometimes you can thin it out also when you're making apples. It all depends on the way you like to work with your chocolate, the consistency that you like to work with it. I'm gonna put a little bit, just because sometimes when it's a little thick, or when it's been stored for a long time, maybe for like 2 months in your kitchen, sometimes it tends to get a little bit thicker. So you want to add Paramount crystals to make it flow nicely. Okay, but obviously this one flows like perfect.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
Express. Just
It
kidding.
does.
So you can add your Paramount crystals in when you're warming it up in the microwave, or you can do it after when your chocolate is already hot. Okay.
So you can put it before or after.
Before or after.
Yes, you can.
I
put
like
it
to do
before.
mine before because it melts with
Yes,
the
it melts
chocolate.
really
Yeah.
good. Sometimes if your chocolate is not hot enough and you add it after, you can the flakes don't dissolve. So you want to make sure that you do it. You
Do
can
the
put it
Paramount
before.
crystals
Before
have
or
a
right after
shelf
it comes
life?
out of the.
Yes.
Do they have a shelf life, the Paramount crystals?
That's a good question. I know they last a really long time. I'm not sure.
I
Like
know
a
they
year.
do.
I think
Yeah.
a year. Yeah. Up
As
to
long
a
as
year.
they're
Stored in a
Stored,
cool place.
yeah.
Properly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
in a cool
Yes.
place.
Everything always lasts longer when it's stored in
When
a
it's
nice
stored
cool
properly,
place.
yeah.
Properly. Okay, so you want to make sure. So like I said, the consistency was beautiful, but yeah, this is what your chocolate's supposed to look like. Okay.
beautiful.
All right. So
So it's ready to dip.
it's ready to dip.
Let's dip
I'm ready to
it.
dip my dip. Okay. So those are my apples here. So these are apples. I made them a couple hours ago. I want to say probably like around 8 o'clock. Okay. So it's already 1. So it's been more than 4 hours here. So I'm just gonna grab my apple here, and then I'm gonna do the same procedure that I did for dipping the caramel. Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna tilt my bowl here, and then I'm just gonna lay my stick on the bowl, and then just give it a nice little swirl. Okay.
And you're kind of leaving a little bit of the dulce leche on top.
You know,
huh?
you don't have to.
You don't?
You don't have to if you don't want to. But I like the way
I like that
looks.
look, though,
I like that look, like the
'cause then it
green
pops.
apple and then the
Yeah.
caramel and then the dulce de leche and then the chocolate. It looks pretty.
It
But
does
you
look
don't
pretty.
have to. You don't have to. It all just depends on what you like, you know, or your customers like. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing here.
Look how shiny that looks.
This is beautiful. I love this chocolate. And then I'm just gonna place it down. And if you get little bubbles, sometimes you get little bubbles, you can use a
A
scribe
scribe.
to pop them. But I
You
don't
need
have a
one?
scribe right now. It's okay. We can leave it. It'll
And you
have-
can
it's
always
just one-
cover with like a drizzle.
Yeah, you can always
So,
cover it. But
it's-
sometimes
yeah.
you know that if you're making an apple and it doesn't have drizzle, you want to make sure you pop those bubbles so your chocolate can look really pretty. Okay. And so yep, it's that easy. So I'm gonna make another one. So you just lean my stick and then just give it a nice little swirl. You gotta make sure you go all around, okay? You gotta make sure you go all around, and then. How easy
That's
is this?
so
How
pretty.
easy is
I
this?
You make it look
know.
easy.
No, it's
Yeah, you
pretty
do.
easy.
I made it
Because
before
last
and I'm
time I
like,
tried it, I'm
oh.
like, oh, okay, I gotta. You want to try it?
Twist
There's
it
one
real
right there.
fast and
I'm in the same
You
boat
have to
as
motivate
Claudia.
people. Don't make it.
she doesn't let me. See, she doesn't let me.
Sometimes
do
when
it.
I see Claudia, I'm like,
She's like, oh,
I got
yeah,
it.
You're
you
on
know what?
move.
You know what? Just sit there and look cute right there, because you don't know how to do this.
no,
Oh,
that's not
that's
true.
funny.
That's
I'm just
not
kidding.
true. Okay.
No, I've seen you do some, Claudia.
She does. She
Yeah,
does.
the-
She's just being humble right now.
No,
she's being
I'm
humble.
not that good.
Don't lie. Everything is practice, you know. So
Yeah.
that's why you always have to. If you want to master something, you always have to practice,
Yeah,
practice,
you
practice,
do.
practice, practice. You're never good enough. The day that you think that you know everything and you're good and nobody could teach you anything, that's the day when it's not good, because you every time you can always learn from everybody. Even if
That's
you're a
so
professional,
true.
even though you
Very
went to
true.
school, somebody always has something knowledge that you can learn. So that's why it's important
Yeah.
to listen to everybody, because everybody always has something good to say.
I've
And if
learned-
you don't,
Not
then we don't want
always.
to talk to
No.
you. And if
Like, not
you're
always.
negative, we don't want to
Please
talk
don't
to
tag
you.
us.
Okay, guys, don't talk to us. You can't sit with us.
Juanita said, let Claudia do one.
You can't sit with us if you're mean, okay? Just kidding.
We should get a shirt done. that
Okay,
says you
I
can
know,
do
huh? Right? We should. Anyway, you wanna make one?
No.
There's an. Can you? No? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Are you
Make one.
positive? Just dip one.
She's like, dang it.
I know she's all.
Now everybody's gonna see how bad I am.
No. Believe in yourself. That's what
Really?
some guy told me at the gym. He's like, oh, you want to go for a mile run? And I said, not today. I'm not today. He's like, you have to believe in yourself. And I was like, oh man, that's true.
That's funny.
Harder, Cloud. Yeah.
Muscles.
There you go. Look,
See?
that looks really
It
good.
looks better than mine. It looks better than mine. I
That's
think
not
we're gonna
true.
have her start doing all this
I
stuff.
know. That looks really good.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Is that
Oh,
good enough?
yeah, that's good enough.
That's nice.
Perfect. See?
Perfect.
If Claudia can do it,
You can do it. We should get stickers made.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be touching the apple. Just kidding.
With Claudia holding the apple. If Claudia can
I
do
made
it, you
one.
can.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
that's funny.
So
What's
we're-
next? Let's decorate.
Yes, let's decorate the
that
fun
part.
part. The fun part. Okay, so today I am using our tipless bags. These are the 10
The 10.
inch tipless bags. I love these. I love using them for chocolates. I love using them with for royal icing.
For everything.
For everything, pretty much. I know you're not
Pretty much
supposed to use
everything.
them for like buttercream and stuff like that, because these ones are seamless, so you don't have to add a tip to it. So these are amazing. Sometimes I use them for buttercream and stuff like that, even though we have other ones
Yeah,
that
the
are a little bit
pastry
thicker,
bags.
that are more for buttercream. But I love to use these for everything.
I know.
Tipless,
I
tipless,
love them.
Yeah.
I like to use
So,
them too.
But yeah, for chocolate and royal icing, these work amazing. Okay, and then they have a new look, so they're like extra awesome.
It
Okay?
takes your drizzle level. No,
To
it
a-
takes your drizzle to like
another
another
level,
level.
to another
yeah.
level. Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
nice.
Yeah. So
Oh, you need the chocolate?
yes, please. What happened to my chocolate? What happened to my chocolate? You can, sometimes you can put your tiplet bag into a cup, and then you can pour your chocolate, so it doesn't
make
get
it
all
easier,
to
huh?
make it easier for you, and so it doesn't get all over the place. But we like to not do things right here. No, I'm just kidding. No, we like to be rebels here, and we don't follow all the rules. I'm just kidding. So we're just gonna.
I learned that from you actually. The way you do that,
Oh,
Because I would do the whole cup thing.
Yeah, sometimes it depends what you're using. And then obviously, like when you're in a beginner, like me, when I was like I just took a royal icing, a cookie royal icing.
Sugar cookie class.
A sugar cookie class. Jeez, I can't even talk. See, I'm nervous because we have guests today.
We do
I'm
have
like
guests
really
today,
nervous.
you guys.
I can't even talk.
My hands are sweaty.
I haven't even talked. I'm like,
I
feel I'm really hot. Yeah, she hasn't talked, so I know she's nervous.
I was
and
gonna
I'm
say-
talking too much, so that means I'm
Claudia
nervous.
hasn't said
My hands are
anything.
shaking. Yeah, no.
Dude, my Apple Watch is like
'cause
your
she-
heart rate.
Yeah, your heart.
I'm like,
I'm trying to hide it over
I
here because
know.
like ding, ding, ding.
it is. I know. I'm like,
I feel like I'm at the gym, like some adrenaline.
It's how you
here.
reach your exercise level.
I guess
I'm like, wait.
today. I guess I'm
I'm
going to
like,
the gym. Yeah,
oh
it's
my
like I feel
gosh.
like the first days that we did Twins in the Kitchen.
I know.
feel
That's
like
how I
super
feel.
nervous.
I'm like,
I'm sorry
yeah.
if I'm like not saying things correctly, but anyways, we'll blame it on that.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Okay.
Okay.
So grab your
Now
spatula.
we lost.
So I'm just gonna cut a small hole here on my tipless bag. Look, I'm shaking. I'm not even kidding you. I am nervous.
I know. My hands are sweaty.
So
Christina asked if we're open for guests again. Not at the moment.
only special get. Oh,
We ha-
everybody's
no,
special. Just
Liz.
kidding. Just kidding. You know,
No, but we do. We have.
we did. We had people coming
We
in. It was amazing.
did.
Yeah, we.
So
had
maybe
fun.
we'll look into
Maybe.
doing that again.
Yes, that would be cool. But we
Yeah.
have to at least get a couple, like more
We
than
do
5
have to
people.
get.
in here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely look into that.
Yes,
Into-
because
'cause
we
I know
love to
Christina-
have you guys inside. But you guys can
Christina
always
Go to
come
the
to our
demos.
demos. This is why we have
Yeah,
demos
come to our
over there
demos.
at Baldwin Park and La
Yep.
Habra, so that you guys can come inside and we can, show you guys some stuff. Anyways.
I need water. I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
Okay, let's do this. Let's decorate.
My mind was gonna go somewhere else.
Here,
Anyways,
put it-
okay.
you wanna
So
drizzle on top of
yeah,
it?
I'm gonna drizzle this. So for this design, my apple has to be dry here. Okay. So your apple, you always want to look at your apple. There's always a prettier side to your apple.
Yes.
Okay, like the front side. So you want to just take a look at your apple and whatever looks prettier here. I'm gonna do. What do you think, Cloud?
The other
This,
side.
the other side. This side.
Let me see. Go back.
This
Yeah.
side. This side. Okay, so you get the pretty side, okay? And then we're just gonna do a small, it's a drizzle side to side, okay? And you wanna make sure when you do a drizzle, you wanna make sure you only cut the tip really small, because when the thicker your drizzle is, the messier it kind of looks.
spreads.
It
And
spreads.
it's not
Your
even a
chocolate spreads
drizzle.
and it doesn't look very nice.
Yeah.
So you wanna make sure you just cut a small hole, okay? And then you just do a drizzle. Fast motions here, don't get scared. Okay, and then I'm gonna just,
This process is fast because you don't want your drizzle too dry, and then you can't add your sprinkles, right?
Exactly. You have to do this process fast before your drizzle dries, okay? It has to be wet here. All right, and then I'm going to add my, oh, I didn't bring my little tweezers, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more chocolate because my chocolate piece is kind of heavy. So I'm just gonna add my chocolate piece like this, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit of sprinkles here. I think it's still wet. And I'm just gonna let it dry, okay? Don't set if it's not dry yet, don't set it down because your
It'll slide off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna take.
it's gonna take
Gonna-
your icing piece or whatever you're putting on your apple. It's gonna and drag
If
it
it's
down,
heavy,
and it's
it'll
gonna look
slide off.
ugly. Okay, so we don't want it to look ugly. We want pretty
can hold
pretty
it
trees.
while you-
Hold it. Okay, and so I'm gonna do the other one. I'm pretty much gonna.
So
do
while
the
you're
same
doing
thing.
that, Liz, we're gonna go ahead and do the giveaway.
Yes.
Okay. So three lucky winners will get white chocolate and the
Silicone
bear
mold.
mold. Okay. Ready? Let's do it. Hey, Twins in the Kitchen fans! It's time for our weekly giveaway. First to comment the correct answer wins. Check out today's prizes. Are you ready? Today's question is. Whose voice is that? Ugh. I'm just kidding.
Beautiful.
Stop.
You have a nice voice. You
Vanessa.
do.
Oh
you do. We love
gosh.
your voice.
Okay. All right, guys. The question is, who is our new sponsor? You have to be quick.
Hurry! 1, 2, 3, go!
So
go,
first
go,
one
go.
on each platform will be
Who is our
the
new
winner.
sponsor?
So who's our new sponsor? So we got TikTok, but Martha, you won last week.
Oh.
Martha.
On
Sorry,
TikTok,
Martha,
but we
on
didn't have a
TikTok.
TikTok
Sorry,
last week.
Martha.
No, was it? Oh, the week before maybe.
She won the week before, yeah.
She
She just
starts
came
laughing.
yesterday to pick
She
it up.
starts laughing.
She just came yesterday. I had the pleasure to meet her.
That should be
Daryl.
right.
No,
Yeah, right?
Daryl.
Yeah.
Look what Daryl commented.
Daryl.
He's funny. Okay, so
Apples coffee.
we got, I think Marina
I
Sweets,
know,
you won
we
too,
didn't even
girl.
mention Apples coffee today. We love Apples coffee. Oh
I
my
love-
gosh. Colombian and
the
Colombian.
Okay,
is my
Liz on
favorite.
TikTok.
They're all my favorite, but that one.
Lupe on
Lupe.
Facebook. Marina Sweets, I think you just won too. She just won recently.
Oh my God, I
Oh,
want to
but
answer
she didn't
Dreas.
put the name anyway. So we
Yeah,
have
yeah, don't be
TikTok.
answering, girl.
We have Facebook. We just need Instagram. Oh, yeah. Lordy Goodies. Oh. Okay.
Okay, we got our winners.
We got our winners. So you guys, just an FYI, please send me a message. If you went on Instagram, send me a message on Instagram. If you went on Facebook, TikTok, please. No emails, nothing, because it'll come directly to me.
Yes.
So, okay, so I'll get your guys' info and we'll send these out to you.
Beautiful.
Congratulations. And
So-
if you guys use them or when you guys get them, tag us. We would
Tag
love
us,
to,
please.
yeah, tag us. Bakers.express.
So I'm gonna finish off my apple. Obviously, it's dry already. I'm gonna finish it off with some Galaxy dust here to make it shine
Look at how
beautifully
pretty
here.
that looks.
Yeah, it's so pretty. You
Move
can't
it
really,
to
you
see
can't
the
really
shine.
see it
I
on
know,
the
you
on the
can't
camera.
see
Very
it.
close. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Look at it,
Ooh.
look at it. Okay.
And that's the Galaxy dust,
This
huh?
is my favorite. This is a completely
love
edible,
it.
FDA approved edible glitter.
Yes.
Galaxy dust. It's Galaxy dust, and I put it on all my treats because it makes everything look pretty
Yeah.
and shiny. Okay, so yeah, so you can place your it all just kind of depends on the pricing that you want to price your apples. You can put them in a nice, really pretty box, or you can
Yes.
put them in a bag with a little bow. It all just depends on what you want to charge for your apples and the type of customer that you have. But yeah, so today we carry these at the both locations of Bakers.
Yes.
And we are gonna put them in a box today.
And they come in a brown color, like the brown box.
Yes,
and
the
white.
craft color, the craft
Yeah.
color. Yes, those ones look really pretty too.
I can put it.
Yeah, you want to put the first this because it has this little tricky.
Yeah, it's because the stick is long, so we kind of have to.
On the
Play
other
with
ones,
this.
the stick is a little bit shorter. You don't have to do this, but just be careful.
Lordy Goodies. We do have boxes at both locations. And they're online as well, Claudia?
The boxes,
Yes, they're online. How much are the boxes, Claudia?
I don't know what the price is on our website because we
What
have
about
it-
in store?
in store. I think it's $1.99 if you buy them individually, and then I think we sell them in 5.
Yes.
I don't know exactly.
Oh,
how much
really?
the
I didn't know
price is.
And then
that.
also a
I
case
think it's
price.
like $4.99, and then we also have a
Oh.
case price.
So I guess it's in a way it's better to get them in.
Yeah, it's better to get them
Yeah.
in bulk. If when
Okay,
you get them in
cool.
bulk,
Pink,
yeah.
pink or red?
Red is pretty.
Red.
Okay. So yeah, when you
Elizabeth, when I help Elizabeth with her orders, I help her with
this
the
is what she
packaging.
does. Yeah, the
She doesn't
packaging.
let me touch anything else. No.
She's like, no, please.
She's like, yeah, no, you can help me with the packaging.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna charge you double for that.
for that.
I know.
For talking smack, huh? For talking smack. There you go. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, she is a good box builder and what else? I'm just kidding. You see?
That's
She's good at what she's good at. She's good at what she's good at, okay? You bring whatever to the table, okay? She brings the packaging, I bring the treats.
Oh my
You're a good
gosh,
team.
Claudia.
There we go.
That's it.
That's
So, yeah.
it. That's it.
That's
I
it, my
love it.
friends. That's how easy it is to make a dulce de
apple.
leche
Others say-
chocolate covered apple.
It's less time because I mean obviously we were chit chatting and
Yes.
stuff,
Oh
but
yes, no, I could have done like 12 or 24.
The little
Probably.
that one when they scan the QR code, you can see the video fast.
Oh,
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
right?
If you don't
Like
want
a
to
couple
listen
minutes.
to, if you don't want to
minutes.
listen to us, you know,
2 minutes.
like those girls are too much. You just go right here, scan the QR code, and never,
Wham, bam,
never
thank
too
you,
much,
ma'am.
and that's it. No mas. That's it.
Okay, so that's it, right?
yeah.
Remember to stop by Bakers Express in Baldwin Park in-store at 4299 Main Avenue or shop online at bakersexpress.com. Or you can also visit us at La Habra
yeah.
now. It's 140
1403 Lambert
03
Road,
Lambert.
Unit M, La
Unit
Habra.
M.
90631.
If you guys haven't gone, go. I know that sometimes
Go
we
during
get,
your lunch.
yeah, sometimes we get used to like going to like a certain location, which is Baldwin Park, but I know there's some of you guys are closer to La Habra. Go stop
Yeah.
by and
Yeah,
check
it's a
it
really
out.
nice store. Honestly, I went
Sometimes
the
it's
other
hard
day.
to change, like like your routine and
Yes.
everything, but
Yeah.
you'll definitely love it. It's very cute.
Come
you know,
say hi.
compared to
like, you know,
Yeah.
all win.
And
But
Drea and Vanessa are over.
Drea.
So they're
Drea.
so
Drea.
It's all Drea.
yes,
It's
no,
okay.
both of them
But
are
I'm there
very,
too.
yeah. They're great.
Thank
But
you for watching.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
watching, and we'll see you guys
guys. We'll see
next
you next
Wednesday. Bye,
week.
guys.